Well, my name is Brian Nelson. I'm a cartoonist based in Worcester, and my cartoons are feature this character here, this little girl character. She's 9 years old. Her name's Laurel Tilbury, and right now Laurel's at her school, the Robert Benchley School, doing an arts fundraiser, and she has a table set up, and she's demonstrating the new, very popular game in Worcester called Wreck Them All, so in which you knock down the Galleria with one shot and take a bonus whack at the garage. Fun for all. A winner. Does he teach phys ed here? No, he managed the store there. So, this is Laurel playing another game. She seems to be quite animated here, and she's whacking away. Wham! And this is for my aunt on Burncoat Street. This is for my uncle on Hillcroft Avenue. This is for my cousin on Randolph Road. It's a brand new game in Greendale, very popular, called Whack-a-Beetle. Nothing like an arcade game to letting you off steam. So. These cartoons appear every week on Sundays on a cartoon blog called Sunday on the Block with Laurel.
Okay, great. And is that, do all of your cartoons feature this character?
Pretty much all of them do. I started drawing Laurel for another cartoon series that I did for a magazine in Iowa back in 2001, I think. And she took over from that point on. The character sort of led the way, and I've been drawing ever since. Yeah.
And when did you first start making comics?
When did I first start making them?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know about marking up the walls when I was 3 years old when my mother's Max Factor lipstick counts, but I started drawing cartoons when I was a kid. Primarily, there was a cartoonist for the Worcester Telegram by the name of Al Banks who did what I would like to try to do here is cartoons about Worcester, featuring Worcester characters and the like. And he inspired me in a lot of ways to do that type of cartoons and this type of cartooning too, with that rather old 1920s look to it.
Sure. Well, and I'm going to ask you one more, and that's clearly your work is influenced by living in Worcester because it has a lot to do with local issues.
Yeah.
Could you just talk about that a little bit and how living in Worcester relates to your work, or maybe expand on that a little bit?
Well, living in Worcester, I think that sometimes living in Worcester, a sense of humor comes in handy, but I love the city. I've lived here all my life outside of 6 years out in Amherst and moved back quite happily, and it's a wonderful city with a lot to offer. And I just try to find the opportunities around the city, like about using the mall. Or this cartoon here is a tribute to the Marx Brothers, in which Laurel is Groucho, and we have one of our characters is Chico. They're talking why the ice rink is not made. Of course, it's not going to be ready till April. And Chico's saying, you're too crazy. It's too warm to make it the ice in April. So just taking the situations that you see around Worcester and turning them into a cartoon.